Hi, Dynamic Stars. It's me, your business leader, and I'm gonna try to get the counter and all my head in the whole video. So I'm in the kitchen. It's a little chaotic. I'm gonna make rhubarb crisp. Why? Because it's rhubarb season, right? And we have the micro grill, which is just, if you guys don't have this yet in your kitchens, if you do not have this yet in your kitchens, what are you waiting for? So a couple of reasons why I'm going over this. And then of course I'm going to touch on another amazing new product, because in case you didn't know or weren't paying attention, we just had TupAwareness Day, like the national official TupAwareness Day for Tupperware. But TupAwareness Day should be every day. It shouldn't just be one day a year. But they do a big thing one day a year, but reality is it needs to be more often, because I'm going to tell you why. Okay. So we had you might have noticed there was some information that went out about there's some pop-ups happening in some Macy's department stores. So Macy's contacted Tupperware, being we have a new CEO, Lorianne Goldman. She's wonderful, you guys. So she's taking what we have been, griping about with our omni channels, and yes, I'm a part of that, but we have to control what we can't control and let go of what we can't control. And here's what I want to tell you guys. This is the inspirational positive insight that I received the last 2 days between our business leader meeting and our leaders Zoom with Dora, is that the people that came to this pop-up that Lorianne constructed in a way that we as Salesforce, not myself, but other leaders and business leaders around the country, got to stand at the table of the Tupperware. So they had, at those tables, they had the grill, they had the silverware bowls, I think in those pastel colors. Now they had the ability, the people that showed up, the customers, the whatever, the people that showed up had the ability, if they wanted to purchase the Heritage Collection. And then there was, I think, some Wondelier bowls, but they were actually priced up pretty high that not many people bought them. Okay. What it was all about was connecting with the Salesforce member that was there, and them, the Salesforce member, letting them know, yeah, we're still here. We're still alive and well. Bad news is sometimes good news, because people go like, wait, Tupperware, I didn't know Tupperware was still around. So even before the potential bad news was becoming a thing in the news media for the last 2 years about all of the stuff being sold online and in Target and now Macy's, people were just like not even chiming in. So the purpose of all of this is to create brand awareness. And in a way that's working. Okay. It's working because they're aware and they're contacting people. So we have to take the good that's coming from it and take off with it and work with it. Okay. So by all means, if you are not someone who's going to be selected to go be in a Macy's store, that doesn't mean you cannot be TupAwareness, and that doesn't mean you can't get out there yourself. You can take a tablecloth with a Tupperware logo on it, any logo gear you have, or even just your catalogs, and you can go park yourself anywhere you want. And you can open up your trunk or your hatchback or your back door, or have a table set up in front of you with some product. There's nobody stopping you from doing that. You can do that wherever and however you want to do it. That's creating brand awareness. We're game. We're down with it, right? By all means, let me know so I can support you in all of that. But the point of this Macy's thing was to create brand awareness, and there was traffic, and because at first I was like, well, who even shops at Macy's anymore? And I only said that because I don't shop at Macy's, but I know people do. My friend Kevin, who you might know, who is in Tupperware, he was like, excuse me? He's like, I just went and bought my new suit there. I was like, oh, okay. Anyways, people are shopping at Macy's, and they were thrilled to see products like the ones they recognize, which is the Silverware Bowl, aka the Heritage Collection, as well as this product, the MicroPro Grill, and the Tupperware silicone bag. So what I'm holding here is the slimline bags, and then the regular ones that stand up on their own. Okay. So they were thrilled to see these amazing new products. So I'm going to show you guys a quick little recipe. I just went and searched this on Facebook. Again, I've talked a lot about how you can search on Facebook or search inside of a private group for certain information. So I went and searched Tupperware rhubarb crisp recipe. And somebody had posted one. So first thing I need to do is melt a stick of butter. So I'm gonna melt this in our micro pitcher set. It's currently, I think, in this red color. So we'll get that going to start with. So my point in telling you all of that is people are out and people are shopping and people are wanting Tupperware. And what a better place to have our very premium product in a store that also carries very premium products, right? And to remind people that we're still around, we're still alive and well, and come back to us, come have parties with us. And one of the things that struck me, one of the gals said, I think it was a business leader, it was a director down in Texas, and she's a couple of years older than me. And she said it was really interesting to hear about to hear from all these people under the age of 40 who didn't really know what Tupperware was or what a Tupperware party is. So I want to remind you guys, that's giving you permission to reinvent your business. If you want to revamp something, I mean, like revamp, I don't mean like reinvent the whole wheel. I just mean revamp. If you're tired of the way you did parties in the in-home style before, revamp it. Go find a young group of women and say, hey, you guys want to have a Tupperware party? And they'll be like, what's a Tupperware party? Be like, well, if you don't come and do one with me, you won't find out, right? And bribe them obviously with free Tupperware. And remember this, your Tupperware catalog, you all should have a catalog if you're a Tupperware representative, right? You got some with your kit. If you are not paying attention, there are 2 products being sold in Macy's and they're priced up high, okay? There are 6 products being sold in Target. I know a lot of people are talking about Target still to this day because yeah, we still have products being sold there, but there's only 6 products being sold in Target. Do you know there's over 200 products between our catalog and monthly flyers? 200. So the customers cannot buy all of the Tupperware through Macy's or through Target or even some of these other channels that we off-sell all of this excess stuff that hasn't sold, you know, like on our online exclusives, okay? Just remember, we are the face of Tupperware. And if you're not putting yourself out there and having your store be open, meaning your personal whatever, your go out for an hour and try to drum up some new customers, or whether you're dating in-home parties, or whether you're going live on Facebook, or at the very least posting, but again, posting is not really reaching people right now, unless you have like 1 million followers, okay? So the algorithms are kind of broken and things are kind of cattywampus, which is why I'm sending emails and why I'm sending more text messages and why I'm pre-recording meetings and posting them on YouTube and doing a lot of different things. So I have notes here. I just want to make sure I don't forget anything. So yeah, we need to be out and about. We need to be out there sharing the love of Tupperware. We need to remember that, you know, before COVID, I think a lot of you guys that have been in-home partiers, before COVID, you just were doing your in-home parties, and then COVID kind of took the wind out of some of y'all's sales, right? It kind of took the wind out of your sales and made you second guess, like, am I doing this right? Because I was doing it like this and I'm doing it like this, but now it seems like I don't know what to do. So I'm here to remind you, you have found other ways to work the business, but go back to whatever way works best, or go back to doing all of the things. Do Facebook, do social media, do in-home parties. I like to do all of it because I reach a much wider audience doing it that way than, because there's not everybody's on Facebook. Everybody that's on Facebook is not paying attention to the fact that we can do in-home parties and they have no idea. So get out of that funk. People are back and doing in-home parties. There's lots of teams that never stopped doing in-home parties, okay, throughout the whole pandemic. I'm just here to tell you guys, give yourself permission. If you've been doing in-home parties, give yourself permission to get back out there and offer incentives to get your host dating parties, because they want a party. They really do. It's your opportunity, like I mentioned before, to reinvent it, to restyle your party. Make it less complicated, make it more complicated. Just change it up, right? So let's make some apple crisp. You can make a crisp out of anything. This is just rhubarb. So I have rhubarb in my yard, and I need to look at my phone because the recipe's on my phone. And I know I need to call you back. Sue Rigo, I love you, girlfriend. 2 cups. It says 4 cups of rhubarb, but this isn't a 4-cup basin to put 4 cups of rhubarb in. So I am gonna chop up to what I think will work. So I've done crisps in this micropro grill. I've done blueberry. That was a staple I have done at parties dozens of times. Okay. And let me just tell you guys, whenever I demonstrate the grill at a party, yes, I cook at parties. I bring the ingredients, I put them in Tupperware containers, and I get people wanting to order these things, and I also get people wanting to date parties so that they can get these free and half price. So if you demonstrate these at a party, they're going to want to buy them. If you don't talk about them and you don't demonstrate them, they don't know what they don't know. So you have to talk about them because these aren't sold in the stores. These are sold through us, the channel of which is direct sales. That's the channel that we are working, that we have to do the product demonstration because there's too many products. We cannot sell these products any other way. So again, I do parties. Tonight I'm going to make a quick thing with chicken and broccoli, and then noodles are going to go in the very bottom. Noodles are going to go in the bottom with the water down there. And I'm going to make dinner in this in 15 minutes. So I have to do that when I'm done with this. So I'm going to put this in the microwave. I'm not going to keep the camera going the whole time because we need to move forward. So this was about 4 stalks of rhubarb. And I think I could actually do another, I could actually do one more. I could actually do, yeah, I could do more. All right, guys, just come with me. Come with me to my rhubarb. Luke, calm down. Come with me to my rhubarb, everybody. You're thinking, Janelle, you're out of control. I know, I'm out of control. I can't measure with my eyes today like I normally can. I need more rhubarb. All right, I'm gonna grab this one. Then I'm gonna grab the small ones. This is rhubarb. All right, did I grab this one? Yeah, I grabbed that one. All right, should be good after this. You don't need a lot, but I also want to get some more regrowing, which is why you pull them out of the ground like this, because then they'll start to regrow. And I want to just shout out, I know Diana was out on TupAwareness Day, and she's got an open house she's scheduling. Hopefully I didn't make you guys dizzy with all that. So congrats to Diana for doing all that. And if you guys are doing something special in your neck of the woods with your customers, just shout out. It doesn't matter what it is. Just shout out and let us know so that we can cheer you on. The leaves of the rhubarb are poisonous, guys. You do not want to eat the leaves. Since we're in the trash. Here we go. I'll get the ends cut off because I was going to keep the ends, but then I realized they are a little bit tougher than the rest of the rhubarb. And then that piece pretty good. Oh, that's a good little piece. Okay, so normally I try to have all this done. If I was doing this at an in-home party, guys, you're gonna pre-measure all of this. I'm not doing this like this at an in-home party. I'm pre-measuring everything so that it's just like watching a cooking show on TV. It's like, now we're adding this and now we're adding that. So I try to bring all of the clear Tupperware containers that I have and store everything in that. So my flour, my sugar, my brown sugar, the butter. I'll bring the micro pitcher to the party and melt the butter in the micro pitcher. And my neighbors might need more rhubarb crisps. I just now realized that as I'm cutting this all up, I don't know if they had enough to make what they needed. You don't realize how lucky you are to have a rhubarb plant until you're actually out using it. And then you can just walk outside and grab more. So if you have comments and let us know if you have a rhubarb plant at your house. A lot of people don't realize all the things you can do with rhubarb, so it's super fun. Okay, so now we have the rhubarb. We're just gonna let it spread evenly on the grill. And then this recipe, I could just pull it up on the screen here because I don't need to see myself. 3/4 cup flour. I don't know if that's 4 cups of, we'll just not add all the crumble if I don't need to. Okay, 3/4 cup flour, 2/3 cup oatmeal. Excuse me, Lucy. All my stuff gets to go back where it belongs after today. 3/4 cup and 2/3 cup. Those are the two ones that, you know, your customers don't realize, because maybe you haven't told them yet, but the 2/3 and the 3/4 cup are the ones that Tupperware has. Other standard sizes do not have. So you have to do 3 of the 1/4 cup and then 2 of the 1/3 cup to measure these out. So 3/4 cup flour. Got a bag of flour that was left from my aunt's birthday weekend. And it should be in a modular mate, but because this was like an organic, I didn't have enough room in my modular mate for this. So 3/4 cup flour, 2/3 cup oatmeal, which is in the same thing here. 2/3 cup oatmeal. And then 1.5 cup sugar. That's a lot of sugar. 1.5 cup sugar. Because there's a lot of sugar in this recipe. 1.5. Tupperware makes everything so much easier. And then 1/2 cup of brown sugar. So I'm gonna put the cover back on these so I don't cross mix. And gotta love modular mates, guys, right? Does all the things for us. 1/2 cup of brown sugar, nice and soft. Don't have to worry about hard sugar. We love that. And then 1 melted stick of butter, which was in my picture. See how easy this recipe is to do at a party, guys? Even in a live video, if you're not into or don't have, you know, ability to do the in-home party or just don't want to do the in-home party, that's totally fine. But we are here to show you guys this demo can be done any which way, but super easy at an in-home party too. So now we're just going to mix it up with our spatula so you guys can see. Just get it all mixed in there, incorporated. And I might just dump all this on there because I like a little extra crumble, don't you? Are you the one that likes the fruit part of these crumbles, crisps, or do you like the crumble part the most? I like the crumble part the most. I like a little bit of fruit and a lot of crumble. So what are you? A little bit of fruit and a lot of crumble, or a little bit of crumble and a lot of fruit? Oh, it's delicious. I could just bake the crumble by itself, and I probably should one of these days and make like a cracker out of it or something. Like a graham cracker, but it's better, right? All right, let's see how much we need in here. So normally this would go into, like, you know, you could do it in just about any size pan. Okay. But I might not add all of this because I don't know how full. You know what I mean? So there's a little bit left, which is totally fine. I know you're probably in the watching, you're going, just add it, Janelle, just add it. So I'm going to put it in this casserole position, and then I'm going to put it in the microwave. The blueberry one was 15 minutes. So I'm going to do 15 minutes on this one too. And then I'll still have time to get my dinner made for my family. Do you guys want to watch that? Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to show you because I want to make this video short and sweet. Okay, guys? What am I going to do though is this. I'm going to put these over here because they can go back. You can go back at my pantry. It's back. The pantry's back. Everything's over in this closet right now, and it's driving me nuts because it's open and my dog, that's his dog food. But everything can go back in here now. So excited. So what am I going to do is I'm going to put my noodles in the bottom. The water goes up. There's a fill line in the water reservoir tray. The fill line's right about right there. I'm going to fill it with hot water. I'm just going to let it start getting warm right off the bat. About a cup of water, 1.5 cups. And then we add noodles. What kind of noodles am I going to use, you might ask? I'm going to use bow tie noodles tonight. And I'm just dumping. Okay, it's about half, a little under halfway full. Probably about a cup of noodles. It doesn't seem like a lot. It doesn't seem like a lot. It seems like, well, that's not very much, but this is all good to make like one meal for a family of 4. Okay. And then there's these other 3 parts. So this part, I'm going to cube up my chicken and put it in here. And I have 3 chicken breasts. I have 1 in each of my freezer mates. And then in this top stack, I'm going to add broccoli stems. So I'm going to cut out broccoli stems. Because guess what? This is the amount of time it takes to go through a drive-through. Except now, I don't need to do that. And I am going to cook up that crispy. I'm gonna cook it up. I'm gonna wait till the crisp is done. I'm gonna cook it up. So this is where the broccoli is going. So this is broccoli in the Fridge Smarts. If you guys don't know, the Fridge Smarts are on sale right now. Buy one 4-piece set, get one free. Plus the large, which is this size right here, is on sale. I think this was $29. And the extra large is on sale. So let me show you guys those two sizes really quick and move this tower of bowls around. So this is one 4-piece set. Right now they get 2 full 4-piece sets for $99. Normally this one by itself is $121. So make sure you're offering this to your customers if you haven't already been doing so, because you will get orders. Okay. And then this is the extra large. So there's the large and the extra large. Okay. This one's available right now too. I think it's 35. So this is broccoli that's been in here for about 3 weeks. 3 weeks. All right, guys. So again, broccoli's gonna go in this top part, and I'm just gonna cut and make these a little bit smaller as I'm putting them in there, just so that the cover goes down. Sometimes the cover doesn't go all the way down, and that's totally fine. It still works. And I'll show you what I mean. I'm gonna just put some in here real quick. So this is the smart multi-cooker, because I didn't say that yet in case newbies are watching. This is the smart multi-cooker. It's not featured in the catalog, but it is available for people to order online right now. Okay. So that's another thing that kind of might be happening in the future. So this is the cover. Okay. So this is metal, how this works and how this cooks, because this is kind of a different product, similar to the grill, which has metal and it goes in the microwave and it cooks things and it crisps things. This needs to get closed. This is metal inside of the top. Okay, this metal is inside of the top. And then there's metal inside this part as well. Okay, this has metal in it. So what happens is when you put this down in here, it's not going all the way down to the bottom, it's going right to there. So it's stopping right here. And then the water's in here. So the microwaves cannot penetrate to the metal part, but they can go to the water. Okay. So they're going to the water tray, boiling the water. The water is going to start steaming and rising. It's also going to cook that pasta. The steam's going to come through these holes right here, and it's going to cook my chicken that's in there. It's going to cook my broccoli that's here. Microwaves are not going to go penetrate and cook the broccoli because this is also metal. So it's all bouncing off, going to the water tray, boiling the water, the steam's rising and cooking all the food. It's the best. I love this product. So also when I'm just doing my 12 hard boiled, hard steamed eggs, I put the water in the water tray, no pasta, and then 12 eggs in here, put this on top, 12 minutes in the microwave, and you have 12 eggs to make deviled eggs, which is what I've been making. As you can see, this just got out of my dishwasher, so I can make another batch. I love deviled eggs, and we make them a lot. So again, that's what's happening in the Tupperware world. I want you guys to be Tupperware. I want you guys to feel empowered, and whatever I can do to help you with that, please let me know. Please reach out to me. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm not going to do 3 questions this time. I want you guys to watch this and take off and go run with this and work your business, right? Go work your business. I love this business. I've been doing this for 13 years, guys, and I can't tell you guys how many times I just wake up and I go, I get to do this. I get to be there for all of my kids' things, and I get to do this and work with all of you wonderful people and help build confidence and do things for you guys that was done for me that in my wildest dreams I could have never imagined. The building of confidence and the building of self-assuredness and the building of this business together, it's the best. What more could you ask for? I love you guys. Happy Wednesday.